Against all odds, the miraculous redemption of Trokon Fahn. In the small town of Riverside, everyone knew Trokon Fahn as the embodiment of evil. Hardened by life's betrayals, she rose to infamy as the town's most notorious drug dealer, crushing families and reputations without conscience. The local churches prayed for her, but whispered that she was beyond hope. Trokon herself believed there was nothing left but darkness. One spring afternoon, the sky over Riverside churned with unspeakable fury. And Yef, 5 tornado, roaring with unstoppable destruction, swept through the town. Sirens wailed and the streets emptied in a panic, but Trokon, lost in her bitterness, remained behind, fortified in her apartment as winds began to tear the world apart. As the building groaned and shuddered beneath nature's wrath, Trokon's life flashed before her. The faces of those she had hurt, the empty eyes of children who'd lost their parents, her own loneliness echoing through hollow walls. Then, with an earth-shattering roar, the concrete and steel crashed down, burying her in darkness. Crushed and confined beneath 40 feet of ruin, time blurred into terror. Trokon heard distant cries and the distant whir of rescue machines, but mostly she heard silence and her own thoughts. Days melted together, and her body screamed for air, water, hope. Out of despair, she cried out, a prayer she did not know she could pray. Jesus, if you can hear me, have mercy. For all I have done, can you save me? Suddenly, in the suffocating void, light pierced the darkness. In the stillness, Trokon felt a presence, gentle and overwhelming, an embrace that reached into every depth of shame and regret. She heard a voice, not condemning, but loving. I am here. I forgive you. Your life is precious. Come with me. In that moment, Trokon's soul was transformed. Guilt melted. She saw herself anew, not as the sum of her past sins, but as a beloved child. The hours passed differently. She found strength to breathe and wait. 3 days later, rescue teams, expecting tragedy, found Trokon alive, untouched by the devastation. Structural engineers marveled. There was no scientific explanation. Trokon walked free, her body whole, her heart changed. The town gathered around her, dumbfounded by the miracle. In church, Trokon took the pulpit, sharing her testimony with trembling honesty. She faced those she'd hurt, apologized, and pleaded for forgiveness. Tears and reconciliation followed. Her story became Riverside's greatest hope, a living example that God's grace never runs out. The play ends with Trokon declaring, "If Jesus can save me, he can save anyone. Mercy overcame the rubble of my soul. Against all odds, love wins." Christian teaching: no one is too lost for God's grace. Through Christ, salvation and transformation are possible for even the hardest of hearts. Where sin abounded, grace did much more abound.